For the second week of the boat build, my priority was getting the engine out. However, my guy down in Salt Lake was building a hot rod for his dad. So in the meantime, here I am dremeling out all the old stress cracks in it. Pretty surprising how many stress cracks there actually is, considering when I was using it back in New Hampshire, I couldn't remember a single one. Well, that's not true. There was the one up in the dash, going back by the gunnel, and the big one over on the side where the tree fell on in the hurricane. After watching last week's video, my wife suggested that I do some slow-mo shots and close-ups of the work that I've been doing. I explained to her that that is not what this project is about, and that any time spent in added editing or holding the camera and showing work when I could be working on the boat was a waste of time. Here's a close-up of yesterday's work. You can see how much cracking there really was, and around all those screw holes where you can see the light-colored teak marks, those have all been dremeled out. The key is you gotta dremel the crack all the way into the fiberglass and get it down so there's no crack left, and then get some compound filler, fill it in and smooth it all out and make it look pretty. Now, if I had any idea what the compound filler was to use there, I'd feel a lot better about making all these cuts in the boat. One of my goals this week was to limit myself to just an hour on the boat each night. Any more time than that, it's really tough to be awesome with the kids all day. Right there, I get up and move because I actually snapped the head off of the Dremel clothes using. So I decided to acetone some of this gunk off where the tree fell on it in the hurricane. Here's some more of those nice close-ups so you can see the work that I've been doing. I basically have from the passenger side window around to the driver's side corner, rear corner of the boat done. Even if this Dremel work was just me filling hours while I wait to get the engine out, it was actually pretty therapeutic to just go nice and slow and cut out the cracks and do the detailed work that needed to be done to make it look really, really good at the end. And I finally got my noise canceling headphones in the mail, and now I can listen to my podcast while I'm dremeling these things. And there goes the Dremel. The thing actually started sparking in my hands and it's not working anymore. Tomorrow is the big day, finally going to get the engine out of this boat. So tonight, all I want to do is get it cleaned up, cleaned out so that I can travel down to Salt Lake without throwing stainless steel screws all over the highway. I got up early so I could pull the boat out of the driveway before my wife left for work. Then I stuffed a couple of bagels in the kids' mouths and hoped they'd take a nap on the way down. As successful as the bagels were and the kids did take naps, they were both pretty in need of dad time while we were down at Doug's house. So this is me holding on to the kids while Doug and his daughter Eliza did all the work. Feels like I've been waiting weeks to get the engine out of this thing. Now that I've got it out, I can finally pressure wash it, get all the grossness and the grime out of it. I ended up having to tip it up forward even more. Backwards even more. And you can see here I've got it on block so that I could get the water to drain out the rear drain plug. Here's another one of those beautiful close-ups, and you can see there's no more engine in that boat. I've been pressure washing for a while. It does look quite a bit cleaner. Oh yeah, that must be important, whatever I'm showing you there. is all the debris from the inside of the boat that the HOA is going to yell at me about. Oh yeah, the spot where the tree fell on in the hurricane. Someday I'll tell you that story. I got back to pressure washing, but then the camera died. So here we are at night with me trying to back this thing into the garage with no one helping me. It's not going so well. Now that I get it off the truck though, you can see me really muscle that thing around. I was so excited after the big day that I just couldn't help myself. So I got back to it, trying to pull the mufflers out and just clean up a few more things here and there so I could really get going on this thing tomorrow. Pulled out the old fuel lines, the water intake hose, and then a little more vacuuming, trying to even clean it up just a little bit more since the pressure washing. Things are about to get really serious with this thing. The next phase is going to be cut the driver's side floor out of it and see just how hosed I am.